from?
Anthony.
An inmate at a federal prison. This call is being recorded and is subject to monitoring. Hang up to decline the call or to accept, dial 5 now. If you wish to block any future calls.
Brother Rudy.
Hey, Brother Anthony, it's good to hear from you, and we're praying for you. I can't imagine what you're going through, man.
Yes, sir. You are not going to believe what transpired today.
All right.
I don't know if you got my email about what happened last week, right?
Yeah, I sure did.
Okay. Now, today I whooped them so bad that they had a hearing after the trial. We had a hearing after the trial. And what the hearing was for is she basically struck all my witnesses from coming from the mainland. So she said, you can't come and testify. William, none of my witnesses from the mainland can come testify now.
Wow, that's incredible.
She struck every last one of my witnesses. All my clients, even my employees in the mainland. She said it will confuse the jury and their testimony is not relevant.
Incredible. That's so corrupt. It's just so corrupt how they're rigging this trial.
Yeah. So I'm talking about they completely struck everybody, and I was like, wait a minute. I said, and you're telling me because they're not here in Hawaii that they're not relevant? I said, then why did you let the government call FBI agents from different states that had nothing to do with here, but you allowed them to testify?
Right.
What'd you say?
And she was like, well, because their testimony was relevant. I said, well, my clients and my friends, their testimony is relevant because they know me, they know what I've been doing. These are clients of mine that have done the same thing in different states, and I've never been charged with none of these bogus charges y'all charging me with. So yes, it's relevant. I don't see it that way. They're not testifying. I'm squashing all their subpoenas, and even if they want to come and testify on their own without a subpoena, I am forbidding them to come and testify.
Wow. That's insanity. Yep. And I've been communicating with William Wagner, and I know he was ready and willing to go. And
from a federal prison.
That's incredible. That's incredible.
Yeah, and he just got his subpoena to come, and now she struck his, so he can't even come and testify.
That's
he can come and watch the trial, but he can't come testify.
Wow. This Kobayashi, man, she must be like in the pocket of some sort of corrupt system that just they want to silence you. They've got to, they can't let you have a fair trial. What about telling the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? They don't want the truth in that courtroom. Yeah.
Right now, the client, and the former employee of mine that the government called as their witness today, right? See, I guess they thought she was gonna lie.
Yep.
For them,
right,
against me, and she told the truth.
Wow.
She told the truth, man.
Praise
she
God.
told the truth, and it killed them, so that's why they had to do this, because she was like, no, she said, listen, Mr. Williams is a good man. He's a spiritual man. He's a good-hearted man. I've seen this man work to 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning working on people's cases. This man has the utmost integrity. I have the utmost respect for this man. Nothing this man done is fraudulent. This man proved to me everything that he did, and no, there's nothing I can say that he did wrong or fraudulent. I worked right with this man, and I'm talking about that really rocked their world.
Wow. I'm thinking all this witness tampering and this witness intimidation that the U.S. Marshals have been trying to do to you, it sounds like it's going to backfire on them. And it's so obvious. When I listened to that phone call to your friend, it was so obvious that he was trying to witness tamper and witness intimidate her.
Right, exactly. And they did that with Melvin, but, because he backed out from being my witness, and then the government calling him as a witness. But he just emailed me and stated that he's going to tell the truth. His conscience telling him he has to tell the truth.
Praise God.
So he's going to tell it. So he's going to tell the truth. You know what I mean?
Praise God.
And that's all I tell. I said, listen, all I want y'all to do is just tell the truth.
Yeah, I know it. I know, man.
What the truth is.
I know. I've been reading this book. It's about snitches, right? And it's about how the government puts pressure on people, and that this book tries to make the case that almost everybody will cave and just lie, and they'll say whatever the government wants them to say. But if people that have strong constitution and faith in God, they're not going to compromise because they're more concerned about what God thinks about them than what man can do to them.
Right.
So.
Right. Yeah, they got one of the guys that I fired that stole my documents and that scammed a lot of people, the government calling him as a witness. And I'm like, hallelujah, because I get to cross-examine him. I am going to eat him for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get this dude on the stand.
Yeah.
This dude scammed a lot of people using my good name and then copy my documents and then copy my company name and change my company name to, he changed theirs to Mortgage Enterprise to make it look like Mortgage Enterprise Investment.
Wow.
You know what I mean? It scammed a lot of people. And so they really don't want the directors and stuff from DCCA coming and testifying because there was no complaints filed against me. All of them was filed against him and his cohorts. So she's trying to basically strike the government agencies, their heads, from even coming and testifying at my trial that I subpoenaed.
That's incredible. It's so rigged. The whole court system is so bad. Hey, there's a movie documentary called Abacus, Small Enough to Jail, and it's about the 2008 financial crisis where they were turning mortgages, subprime mortgages into securities, but anyway, they went after this Chinese family-owned bank, and there was one bad employee in the bank, and they tried to blame the whole bank for this one bad employee that was already fired. Matter of fact, the leaders of the bank called the authorities and said, we need to fire this guy, and we want you guys to know about him. But they tried to penalize the whole bank. It sounds like that's what they're trying to do to you, right, with this one bad employee that you fired, and they're trying to paint you for what he's done. But it just ain't gonna work.
Right, and see, they knew. Not only did I fire them, I filed a FBI complaint against them and a DCCA complaint.
Wow.
All of them.
Wow.
And then, when I went to jail, that's when they did all that, crazy stuff. And then when I got out, I found out what they did. That's why I made that complaint. And the mastermind behind it, they still haven't charged her.
Yeah.
She still ain't got no charges. And she was the one that really orchestrated everything.
Yeah.
So and that's what I asked my former employee today, and I say now, do you recognize the name Edna Franco, Henry Maloney? She said yes. I said, were they the people that were scamming people? She said yes. I said, when I found out what they did I immediately fire them? She said yes. I said, now, did I have to put a cover page on the application because of what they did? She said yes. I said, can you look at the document screen? Is that the cover page I had drafted? So if any customer was ever charged any more than what we actually charged, to call me personally to make sure I knew about it? She said yes.
that pretty much wraps it up. I hope the jury was really paying attention.
This call is from a federal prison.
For them to do what they did today, to strike all y'all as witnesses, that showed me they really concerned now. Because I really done won every day of trial so far. I've won every day.
Praise God. Praise God.
How do you like your jury?
Do you think the jury is in the bag, or do you think you actually?
Well, see, what they did, I didn't have no African Americans to choose from, no Hispanics to choose from.
That ain't right.
No Hawaiians to choose from. No Samoans to choose from. The only ones I had to choose from were Caucasian and Asian. Now, this is the reason why they did this. The two prosecutors and the FBI agents are all Caucasian, and my judge is Asian.
Wow, that's incredible. That's incredible.
Right.
That's so wrong, man.
That's what my jury consists of: Asians and Caucasians.
Yeah.
How many did they start with?
There was 84 people, but there was not one African American, not one Hispanic, not one Samoan, not one Hawaiian.
Wow, that's incredible.
84?
I think there's like case law in Texas where that's not even allowed legally in Texas. I heard.
It's a Supreme Court case, Batson versus Kentucky.
Yeah.
Says that's illegal.
Right.
That you have to have someone on the jury.
Yeah.
Not only the jury pool, but on the jury.
Right.
Yeah.
That's of your nationality or race.
Right. Yeah.
But they didn't even have any for me to even choose from.
Wow.
Yeah, that's not right, man. That's not right.
Did you
That's
get to ask your voir dire questions?
Did you get to ask your
Yes.
Oh, that's good. I like that. I wish they would have let you ask about.
Not all of them. Not all of them, because I had to give it to her, so
Yeah.
she wouldn't allow me to ask all those questions. She only basically let me ask a few select few, and so I didn't get to ask all those questions. She wouldn't let me.
Wow. What was her excuse for not letting you ask what you wanted to?
Well, they're not going to let the truth. They're not going to let the truth into the
They
courtroom.
don't do that.
Yeah.
They don't do that.
I wish they would have let you ask about jury nullification.
No.
Right.
You can't.
Oh, they did a motion in limine to prohibit me from even mentioning that. And if I did mention that, and if I violated her order for that, then she was going to revoke my pro se status and make my standby represent me while I couldn't defend myself.
What?
Insanity.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. That's what they did.
Yeah. You know, if this was in the States and we had a lot of supporters, man, the best thing to do would be to flood that courtroom with like Christians that want to see the truth and want not these devils wouldn't be able to hide.
I know, but the mere fact that they made sure they struck you and Mr. Wagner, you know what I'm saying, and all my clients from the mainland,
Rude.
because see, most of you all are Caucasian.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah.
Right.
So they don't want all these Caucasian witnesses, because how is that going to look against the government? He got all these Caucasian witnesses that's vouching for him.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They can't have us in that courtroom. It's just insanity how wicked it is. I mean, it's almost so unbelievable. It's like if you try to tell it to somebody, they wouldn't believe it unless they actually looked into it. Yeah.
Right. They wouldn't believe it. Especially what I saw what they did today with striking all my witnesses from the mainland.
It's not.
I'm like, no, these people have, firsthand knowledge about what I've done here, and talk to some of my clients, and and some of these people are clients of mine. You know what I mean? That went to the FBI office in other states with me.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're not really. They weren't here, so they're not in Hawaii. So their testimony is irrelevant, and I'm afraid it would confuse the jury and be more prejudicial against the government than the probative value.
Yeah, that's not right, man. That's not it.
Unbelievable.
Well, you don't have any witnesses at all. You don't have any witnesses.
No, I got the witnesses from here.
Oh, okay. I got you.
But most of them are Filipino. You know what I mean? So,
I get you.
But they didn't want me to have all these Caucasian witnesses.
I got you.
You know what I mean? Because now I got all these Caucasian witnesses coming like, no, this man, he helped me save my house, or no, I know this guy, I know I've seen his videos. You know what I'm saying? It would be a bad look for the government. That's why I said it would be too prejudicial against the government.
Yeah.
Is Rosie there every day?
Is Rosie in the courtroom? Is she able to monitor everything that's happening?
No, because she's a witness. So
Oh,
she
okay.
can't be there.
She can't be there. Got it.
What about the
She
media?
can't be there.
There's probably yeah. I'm sorry.
No, I had like one friend that would come, but he can come. He only come like when he gets off work sometime. But he had to work today, so he couldn't be there.
I got you.
The media.
Yeah.
Is there media coverage? Did you see any reporters in the courtroom?
Oh no, they're not doing that.
They're not doing that.
They don't want to report on this.
Yeah.
They want to hide this. There's nobody in the courtroom but us, the jury, and the prosecutors and the judge, and the U.S. Marshals. That's it.
Not only are they cutting out your witnesses, but this idea of witness tampering and witness intimidation, man, it's just over the top. It's over the top what they're doing in that situation.
Yeah. And she denied my motion to dismiss based on the witness tampering, and I proved that he tampered with my witnesses, and she still denied it. But she did give me a finding of the facts and conclusions of the law, but though she just denied it.
Hey, what about video recording or audio recording of the whole court? Is that happening?
I mean, yeah, the court have the audio and video
Okay.
but
We can
they're
buy
not gonna let
the DVD.
us have no copy of it. We can get a copy of the transcript.
Okay, because we've seen them modify the transcripts before. If they say something that they're ashamed of later, we've seen them go back and modify the transcript so it's not even in there.
Right. Yeah, they definitely done that too. I've seen them do that. So but I'm just trusting, in Yahweh, and the
Amen.
Heavenly Father. He's gonna protect me, and if they got to stoop this low, then I've already won.
Well, we're praying for you, Anthony. I know that the devil's coming against you, but you're no compromising attitude. It has to make the Lord smile.
Yes, I'm not gonna compromise. Oh yeah, they tried to offer me a deal last week. After the first week, like 3 to 5 years, and I basically get credit for the time I got now, and I get out now. I don't know. No way. No
Wow.
way.
Wow.
For you.
No.
Plus, they're throwing discovery on you. They're throwing discovery evidence on you like crazy, too.
Exactly. Violating, you know what I'm saying? But give me the hang up. I love you, brother. Love y'all. Y'all take care.
We love you,
And
Anthony.
I'll keep y'all updated.
All right, we're praying for you, brother.
Thanks for calling.
Okay, y'all take care.
Okay.
Okay, bye. Take care.
All right. All right, that's Anthony.
Those things than I.
That's Anthony Troy Williams. We have a page for him on our website, yearofjubilee.com/Anthony, all lowercase, Anthony. And he's going through trial right now, and they're going to try to throw him in prison for a long time. And it's absolutely insanity. We have proof that U.S. Marshals tried to intimidate his supporting witnesses. We have the situation where the judge is disallowing me to be subpoenaed. William Wagner was subpoenaed, and William Wagner thought he was going to go, and now they're not allowing him to go or anybody else from the states. And I think he's made a very good point that in the trial of Anthony Troy Williams, he has a fair number of Caucasians that would have came and testified on his behalf, and it would have looked bad because it just is what it is. The prosecution is trying to make him get a conviction at all cost, and they're denying him the right to a fair trial, and it's just absolutely insanity. How they get away with this rigged court system.
And yet they offered him time served if he took a plea deal.
Yeah, they didn't want this to go to trial because it's documenting all of their wickedness, but it will come out and they will be exposed. And even if they get away with it, I hope they don't. I hope the Lord grants him victory. But, we have seen that before, and the Lord can absolutely do that. But the Lord is the highest court, and nothing is done in secret when it comes to what the Lord, our God is a God of justice, and he sees all. He sees everything that happens. And I believe Anthony is innocent. I believe he should not be in jail. And I think he's being set up and entrapped and targeted by the FBI and U.S. Marshals. And now he's in a rigged court with a lady judge who doesn't seem to have any morals or ethics.